Hello and good evening, fellow residents and taxpayers of Suisun City. I'm retired Air Force Master Sergeant Richard Giddens, and I'm here tonight to talk to you about the quarterly official Suisun City newsletter that's just been sent out by the city called the Discovery Magazine. This issue's main theme appears to be code enforcement and proper procedures for phoning the police for different complaints, either emergencies, non-emergencies, or code compliance. It's a very serious matter. This determines the quality of life in our city, and the city has made efforts to try to mitigate safety hazards and nuisances within neighborhoods and code discrepancies. However, I'm sorry to report that I truly believe that they are failing in their mission, and we are paying taxes and not getting our money's worth. Okay, your city manager has claimed that the police department's code enforcement efforts have been diligent and that they are multitasking and patrolling. Okay, I found out that my attempts to work with them and collaborating with them to try to reduce these problems in our particular neighborhood have been met with very little results. I have here a letter that I sent back in March to the police department in Suisun with a list of 2 pages of code discrepancies within just a 2-block area. And after 90 days, I'm sorry to report that just 2 lawns were mowed. And that's unacceptable. We can't go along with that. So another example of this was a safety hazard I found about that same, about a year ago. A stop sign was so faded from the sun that it was illegible and could not be seen. I called repeatedly about it. It took the city 6 months to finally replace the stop sign. I nearly got T-boned twice, okay? This was an extremely serious safety matter. Yet the city didn't seem to want to move or light a fire under their employees to take care of a very serious safety problem. So I'm not impressed with what's going on with the Suisun Police Department. This is the first of a series of videos to show exactly what is going down with this dysfunctional police department and their leadership. I'm going to be showing you what they are doing and not doing, and serious misconduct and leadership problems within the department. But here we go. The city managers claim that they're diligent and working hard. So come with me. Let's go outside and take a look to see what exactly is going on outside my home. Again, I wrote up 6 months ago 2 pages. 3-page document here with all the discrepancies listed, the particular codes cited and everything. And I'll let you decide. You come and look at these properties and you try to explain to me. I'm at a complete loss why nothing can't be done. Okay? And we'll see what's going on here. The second series of videos are going to deal with police misconduct. We're going to be asking questions like, why does it take 40 police reports, videos, restraining orders, neighbors' statements, photos, etc., to get control over a police officer's family that lived next door to me? They were running a 365/7, 24 hours a day party house that included loud, noisy people coming over at night, running up the stereo, disturbing the neighbors, and I wasn't the only one complaining, but yet the police had to come 40 times. They handed out warning cards. What the hell is a warning card, okay? Either, you're in violation of the code, disturbing the peace late at night, or you're not. There's no middle ground here. But yet the Suisun Police Department wants to act like, hey, all is okay. It's not. This is a very serious matter, and it looks like the Suisun Police Department is going to end up in court. I have other things to show here in the series of videos, too. It's not going to be very pretty. So if you want to blame me for this situation, fine. That's fine. But I wish you would just look at the documents. We're going to be showing you documents, photos, videotape, neighbor statements, the whole gambit of things, okay? So the evidence is irrefutable. And it's not going to be very pretty for the leadership of Suisun when this is all over, because they've stepped on our toes and intimidated my family to the point where we have to take them to court now. We have no choice. So come with me. Let's go outside and go take a look at our illustrious neighborhood and see if the police are in fact patrolling and taking care of. First of all, we're going to deal with the code discrepancies and nuisance. Then we're going to go into the other matters. Come with me. Let's go see what's going on out here. So let's take a look and see for ourselves. The city manager, she makes more than a U.S. military 4-star general. Their pay is capped at $179,000 a year. Her pay is over $225,000 a year. She is claiming that the police department is highly efficient, patrolling and multitasking. Well, here's one code write-up, but it's not much. It's just trash toters left out in the street after pickup day. Pickup day was a week ago. It's still out there. I don't care about that. That's minor. Let's go down the street. So, 2 doors down, I find a distressed property with the roof peeling off here. But hey, it must be a hallucination. This doesn't exist because our highly efficient police department is taking care of these problems. Right? Right. And coming around the corner, what do we find? Why, my goodness, it's inoperative junk dismantled vehicles being repaired with, guess what, a huge RV out behind a fence with garbage toters in front of it. Again, it's all a figment of my imagination. Vamos todos amigos, look what we have here. Bienvenidos. Los casos de familias mexicanos. We have a huge trailer parked in front of a home, right across the driveway and across the yard. This has been written up. They refuse to do anything about it, but I guess that's what we're paying taxes for, right? So within on my particular street, I wrote up 2 blocks, 3 pages of write-ups, and the only thing I get is a couple of yards mowed. Why is that? It seems to be their claims in the newsletter incongruent with reality. And these are the results of a collaborative effort between the citizen, taxpayer, homeowner, and the local police department who can't seemingly get anything done in an efficient manner? My goodness. So, we're back. That's just this street that I live on. There are many streets in Suisun City. I think that if I went around the corner, I think I would find a lot more write-ups, right? That never get resolved. Again, all those write-ups that you just saw were passed on back in March the 22nd, 2010. Here's the document. It's on file over at the police department. This is just the first of many documents we're going to be reviewing. As soon as we're done with code enforcement, then we're heading over towards misconduct land, okay? That means lying, cheating, that sort of thing, right? The things that law enforcement officers are not supposed to be doing, right? I'm really sorry to be reporting all of this, but we can't have a government that claims one thing and then we have another here, okay? The incongruity of it and the disingenuousness of it speaks volumes. We can't allow this to go on in this community. If you think that this is acceptable, you need to explain why, and I appreciate it if you would be specific, okay? Don't just call me names. I want you to cite specific facts and particulars when you rebut this. Of course, I'm going to allow the city, in all fairness, to rebut all of this. They can claim, oh, we have a lack of resources, and one of the code enforcement officers, I'm not going to mention her name, God bless her, she called over here one day and I talked at length to her about her problems and, I'm interested, I want a highly effective city government. But she told me, quote, and this is what she said, because times are hard, we feel that we should not have to go cite owners who have inoperative campers and vehicles on their property because rental space at the storage facilities is at such a premium and they can't afford it. Well, excuse me, ma'am, I don't think the rules should be written for the weakest person, and I don't think enforcement of those rules should be made to accommodate the weakest person either. We expect you to get results. That's why we're paying your salaries, okay? This is not to be mean or rude. This is to resolve. We live in a transparent society, and we're supposed to have an effective, transparent government. This is not, okay? This is just the beginning. There's going to be more, a lot more, folks, and it's not going to be pretty. You're going to be seeing all kinds of bad things. This is nothing. So now let's go take a look at some of these properties around here. A quick collage of photographs should do.